So, Mike, you're gonna talk to me, Mike?
Sure, I'm ready.
Okay. How'd you get into styling?
Well, actually,
And what brings you to Sailey? Oh, you started back in Florida. So you're originally from Florida.
Originally from Florida.
Okay. What part?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Let's move back a little bit. Okay. So, how did you get to New York?
Actually, my whole plan was to come to New York after graduation from Florida A&M University. Actually,
very good school.
Yeah, ratless. But I always had this thing about fashion, but we didn't ever have fashion a major at Florida A&M. So my next love was sports, so I went into sports management. So after graduating, my goal was to come to New York. My parents asked me, you want a car or what you want for graduation? I'm like, no, just give me money to move to New York.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I wish I could do that. Oh, man. What was your first gig ever? What was your best experience as a stylist ever?
Taking regular people off the street. I always just had this thing about taking someone who had low self-esteem about them or didn't have basically no kind of fashion sense, and just take them and dress them and stuff like that. Because me, I love to bring out the personality within the person. So I try to get to know them first. Once I get to know them, then I come with a style for them.
How is it being an African American male stylist in today's fashion industry?
It's very hard. Number one, no offense to nobody, but it's hard when you're straight. It's very hard. It's hard because you get categorized as being all different type of names and stuff like that, and also being African American, it's hard because in my opinion, getting into the game, you have to change. You got to change up to what they want. And but a lot of times, a lot of stylists get in the game and they lose themselves. But me personally, I get into the game and do exactly what they want, but still put my sense of style in it. And that's that whole Florida thing. I have to put a Florida style to my work.
Nice.
Because that's my signature. My signature is something that's going to be thrown off of that outfit.
Like, tell us your name one more time.
My name is Michael Stallings.
And where can we find you?
You can find me, actually, on MySpace/Untitled Inc.
Okay.
And I will have a website coming out in January, but right now, just hit me up on MySpace/Untitled Inc.
Okay, and give some inspiring words to African American stylists.
My thing is, don't lose yourself. Whatever you do, don't lose yourself. As a stylist, always remember, don't forget about art. It starts with art first.
Okay.
And then from art, don't lose yourself who you are. Don't lose yourself who you want to be. Because right now, in the game, a lot of stylists have lost who they are. That's why the fashion is dead right now.
Okay.
Because we need other artists to come in the game and be themselves, and then we can have a lot to, look for as far as in magazines, runways, and stuff like that.
Well, thank you so much, Michael Stallings. Have a good night.
You too.